Hello and welcome to NRL News Recap. Let's head straight to the news. The Brisbane Broncos are again the focus of an NRL probe, a day after the Dolphins were penalised for player recruitment. According to a News Corp story, the league's integrity unit has opened an investigation into the Brisbane club's interactions with Dragons captain Ben Hunt. A preliminary investigation into the Broncos' alleged pursuit of Hunt in June, when the Dragons playmaker stated he was eager to leave Sydney, has apparently already started in the unit. According to News Corp, the Dragons were not the team who filed the complaint. There are no allegations of impropriety against the Broncos, and the NRL apparently declined to comment on the Broncos' Hunt situation. Despite remarks from coach Kevin Walters that they would be interested if Hunt became available, Broncos chief executive Dave Donaghy denied the club had spoken to him back in June. At the time, Donaghy said, "There haven't been any conversations with Ben and we're not in for him since he's not off contract. All clubs would." Hunt later said this week that he planned to be with the Dragons through the 2024 season, but he wouldn't commit to anything after that. All of this happened after the Dolphins were fined by the NRL after a 9-month investigation. The Dolphins received a breach notice on Thursday for reportedly trying to persuade emerging Broncos star Dane Mariner to break his contract with 2 years remaining. Following an investigation, the breach notification was delivered to Dixon McIver, the agent for the Dolphins and Mariner. According to sources, the Broncos complained to the NRL Integrity Unit in the latter part of last. Following an investigation, the breach notification was delivered to Dixon McIver, the agent for the Dolphins and Mariner. According to sources, the Broncos complained to the NRL Integrity Unit in the latter part of last year, and the violation notice is the outcome of a 9-month inquiry. The Dolphins are the first team in NRL history to get a breach notice of this nature. The breach notification suggests a $50,000 penalties, with half of it being suspended. And the violation notice is the outcome of a 9-month inquiry. I read Kevy's statements regarding Ben, which essentially stated that no one had spoken to him, but the club would take such a guy into consideration if he were off contract. According to reports, Mariner's representative revealed that his client asked to be released from his Broncos contract, but the request was turned down. Since then, his contract has been renewed to 2027. The Dolphins shockingly claimed earlier this year that they felt used by player targets, asserting that some of them took advantage of their discussions to secure better terms with their current clubs. Under its anti-tampering provisions, NRL clubs cannot coerce players into breaking their contracts. According to reports, the Dolphins' new team shown a failure to comply with the record-keeping provisions of the playing contract and pay rules, according to the NRL's violation notice to them. 5 business days are given for responses to the breach notice from the Dolphins and the Mariners' agent. Over the previous 2 years, Mariner, 20, has appeared 6 times for the Broncos and scored 5 tries. If you like the video, please support the channel by subscribing for more new content.